Nigerian players across the globe in the third week of October 2025. It was another exciting week for Nigerian players across the world as they made significant impact for both club and country. From Europe to Africa and even the Under-17 World Cup, Nigeria players delivered brilliant performances that earned them accolades and headlines. Here's a detailed look at how they fared during the third week of October 2025. 1. Gift Orban, Hellas Verona, Serie A, Italy. Gift Orban continued his fine form for Hellas Verona in their trailing 2-2 draw against Cagliari. The Nigerian striker scored Verona's second goal with a powerful right-footed strike after connecting perfectly with a Giovane Nascimento's assist. His goal helped Verona salvage a point in a highly competitive encounter, once again highlighting Orban's eye for goal and composure in front of the net. Victor Osimhen, Galatasaray, Turkish Super League. Super Eagles star Victor Osimhen was the hero once again for Galatasaray in their 3-1 victory over Göztepe. After the visitors took an early lead, Osimhen responded with the equalizer that reignited Galatasaray's momentum. His tireless performance earned him a rating of 8.8 and the Player of the Match award. With this result, Galatasaray tops the Turkish Super League table with 28 points, boasting 9 wins and 1 draw in their first 10 matches, a testament to Osimhen's influence and leadership in attack. Victor Osimhen has scored his third goal for Galatasaray in the Turkish Super League this season, having missed most of the matches, played just 5. 3. Paul Onuachu, Trabzonspor, Turkish Super League. At Trabzonspor, towering forward Paul Onuachu led the line for his side in their 2-0 win over Eyüpspor. Although he didn't find the net, Onuachu put in a hard-working performances as the lone striker. He had an expected goal of 0.72, completed 73% of his passes, created 2 chances, registered 2 shots on target, and made 39 touches. With 7 goals and 1 assist in 10 matches, Onuachu remains one of Trabzonspor's most consistent performers this season. Next is Queen Joseph of the Flamingos of Nigeria Under-17 Women's World Cup. The Flamingos of Nigeria shone brightly on the world stage, defeating Samoa 4-0 in their final Group D fixture of the Under-17 Women's World Cup to qualify for the round of 16. Young sensation Queen Joseph was the star of the match, scoring a brace and earning the Player of the Match award. Her clinical finishing and attacking flair were instrumental in sealing Nigeria's passage to the knockout rounds. Next is Shikirat Moshood, Flamingos of Nigeria Under-17 Women's World Cup. Captain Shikirat Moshood led by example in the same encounter against Samoa. She produced an assist for the opening goal and later scored Nigeria's second from the penalty spot. Although she missed a subsequent penalty attempt, her leadership and determination were vital as Nigeria cruised into the round of 16 with confidence and style. Victor Boniface, Werder Bremen, Bundesliga, Germany. In the German Bundesliga, Victor Boniface put a solid performance for Werder Bremen in their 1-0 win over Union Berlin on March the 8th. Despite not getting on the score sheet, Boniface impressed with his work rate and physicality. He recorded a 6.9 rating, completing 74% of his passes, creating 1 chance, taking 5 total shots, 1 on target, 3 blocked, and making 40 touches with 2 recoveries before being substituted in the 85th minute. His contribution was key in helping Bremen secure all 3 points. Next is Frank Onyeka for Brentford, English Premier League. It was a brief but decisive cameo for Frank Onyeka as Brentford edged Liverpool 3-2 in a thrilling Premier League encounter. The midfielder came on in the 90th minute and made an instant defensive defensive impact, recording one clearance that helped the Bees preserve their lead. Brentford climbed to 11th position with 13 points, showing resilience and teamwork to overcome one of the league's top side. Wilfred Ndidi, Besiktas, Turkish Super League. In another Turkey Super League showdown, Wilfred Ndidi stood out for Besiktas in their 1-1 draw with Kazimpasa. The Super Eagles midfielder was exceptional in the midfield of the pack, completing 95% of his passes, registering 77 touches, and achieving 100% cross accuracy. He also contributed 4 defensive actions, including 2 clearances, 1 interception, and 1 recovery. Besiktas currently sits 4th on the table with 17 points, and Wilfred Ndidi's influence remains vital in the push for top 3 finish. Next is Deborah Abiodun for Super Falcons of Nigeria at the WAFCON 2026 qualifier. The Super Falcons of Nigeria began their WAFCON 2026 qualifiers on a strong note, defeating Benin Republic 2-0 in Lomé, Togo. Midfielder Deborah Abiodun, aka Kante, was at the heart of the Nigerians' dominance, providing 2 assists for the goals that sealed the victory. Her creativity and vision in midfield were instrumental in Nigeria's taking a commanding first leg advantage. Next is Esther Okoronkwo, Super Falcons of Nigeria, WAFCON 2026 qualifier. Forward Esther Okoronkwo scored Nigeria's second goal in that 2-0 victory over the Cheetahs of Benin. The informed attacker, who has been nominated for the African Women's Player of the Year, continued to prove her worth with a vital contribution for both club and country. Her goal underscored her clinical finishing and consistency at the highest level. Lastly is Chinwendu Ehezua, Super Falcons WAFCON 2026 qualifiers. Completing Nigeria's attacking trio was Chinwendu Ehezua, who opened the scoring for the Super Falcons against Benin Republic. Her early goal set the tone for Nigeria's victory and dealt a heavy blow to Benin Republic's dream of qualifying for their first ever WAFCON tournament. Ehezua's sharpness in front of goals once again highlighted her importance to Nigerian attack. Conclusion: from Europe's top league to international youth tournaments, Nigerian footballers continue to showcase their immense talent and resilience. The performance of players like Osimhen, Onuachu, Abiodun, and Queen Joseph reflect the growing depth and quality in Nigerian's football, both male and female. For more detailed updates on Nigerian's football, including the Super Eagles, Super Falcons, Flamingos, Falconets, Golden Eaglets, Flying Eagles, Dream Team, and the Nigerian Professional Football League (NPFL), subscribe to our YouTube channel, Avuncular's Production and Avuncular Movie, and follow us on TikTok at Avuncular's 24, Avuncular's Production, and Avuncular Studio. I remain your host and your sports presenter, Achebulu Joimojo David, reporting for Avuncular Services. On behalf of the management team of Avuncular Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this particular episode to the very end. We hope to see you in subsequent episode. It is goodbye from us for now.